Evening, folks. It's me again, Shannon Fox here. I'm just going to bring y'all a few little headlines. But first off, I want to let y'all know something. All these rumors, threats, even on the judge and the judge's family, uh, to Kyle's family, to everybody involved from the BLM and from the protesters, I guess you would call them, the people that want to force a verdict. This looks really, really bad, and I hope this goes the right direction, because if not, then it's going to set a precedence for what people can get away with. And not to say Kyle did anything wrong, but if threats can change the outcome of a jury, then it's not good news. And so this is why this case is so important, more so than just any other same type case. It's because liberty is literally on the line here. There's no doubt about it. And I'm praying for that boy. I pray they acquit him on all charges. They're probably going to give him something, probably a gun charge or something. Hopefully, they're going to quit on all charges, just for many reasons that we've discussed on this channel many times this week. And I think due to the pressure that the possibility of a riot and threats and all these, and even going after the judge, and all these opinions about him being Kyle being against other people's skin color, and people like LeBron James weighing in, and then people weighing in on LeBron James's comments, and you got politicians weighing in. Oh my goodness, I scoured the internet today, a few hours off and on today, and I've seen a lot of it. It's not good. Most every opinion on the conservative side is that poor boy, and all the opinions on the other side, you know what I'm talking about, over on those wacko leftist woke stations, they propping up the LeBron Jameses and just those idiots that probably never can imagine being in a situation like that in their own life, but they sure got an opinion about how things are. You know, when you call that boy a murderer at this point, that's not a fair title. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. But it's gonna be a busy week for us next week. Uh, I think trial ends Monday, closing statements. They may come back with a verdict in 2 hours. It may be 2 weeks. It's really hard to say, but I think the jury's under a lot of pressure, and I think all these threats has probably not helped anything. Although it may have these put a fire under these people's butts to do the right thing, because threats should not oppress people. Speaking about threats, New York City mayor-elect, let me get his name here real quick. I keep forgetting his name. Let's see here. Hold on a second. Says he calls out the threats to the BLM leaders. Oh, crap. Hold on. Waiting on the feed. Says New York City mayor-elect Eric Adams. That's his name. I don't know why I can't remember that, but having a problem with that today. Says Mayor-elect Eric Adams is calling on fellow Democrats to openly criticize threats made by the local BLM chapter in response to the former police captain's pledge to get tougher on crime by having plainclothes officers and hiring more cops. And there were several things that they wanted to do as part of his campaign. He got elected in there. And now the BLM is threatening within an inch of his life, threatening to do riots, and it's a total mess. And it looks like at this point he's doubling down. He says, "Do whatever you got to do," and they're talking about bloodshed, and because he started this anti-crime unit, or he is proposing to start this anti-crime unit. Well, he is. He says, "I think this is an excellent moment for the local and state, federal Democratic Party to state we can have justice without violence." That's what he told the reporters. He says these Democrats shouldn't want or the city destroyed behind these radical groups. And this is a black guy worrying about the black on black crime that's caused there in his city by just stupid racial tension that's created by these activist groups. You know, if they would just go away, wouldn't be a problem. I don't know what they think they're fighting for, but violence is never the answer. And that's a fact. Definitely in a situation like this. It says national, state, and city elected people should stand up and say, we will never allow anyone to make those comments, the threats, that there will be blood in our streets. You know, you shouldn't be able to say that. You should go to jail for saying that, because you're actually inciting violence. And right there, that's borderline terrorism, or attempted terrorism. I don't know what the exact term for it is, but there's definitely some terroristic threats. I think that's the term. You can get in trouble behind, no doubt about it, if they actually enforce the law. But it says basically, you know where this ends up if they don't fix it. It only gets worse if they don't fix it. And so I'm curious as to what's going to happen now over there. It's like a powder keg waiting to go off with a new mayor that is being threatened by, I guess, the BLM chapter president that thinks he's running the show. We'll have to see how that democracy works over there for them Democrats. They invited the BLM to continue their mess for too long, and now the BLM feels emboldened to do what they feel like, and now they got a bigger problem on their hands. And we'll see how it goes. But at any rate, that's all I really want to say about that. I just thought that was a pretty interesting story. I did see Trump has gotten 2 wins this week on his court cases. One was with a woman on The Apprentice that was suing him, said he was touching her or something to that effect, and that case went away this week. And I also seen that Trump, they were trying to take some of Trump's paperwork from the White House that involved him on January 6th. They wanted to have basically take all these documents, and the judge basically put that on hold. He put that whole appeal of that on hold, and so at the moment, January 6th committee doesn't have the juicy information they want to try to convict somebody like Steve Bannon or Stephen Miller for God knows what. That's all I really want to say about that. I hope everybody's having a great evening. I'm just getting ready to figure out who I think is the Pinocchio of the week. I haven't decided yet. There's 3 or 4 different people that are definitely in the running. Psaki's back, so you know she's always in the running. Biden's had a few things to say this week. I know Adam Schiff has lied his butt off 19 times this week, so he may be the culprit of the day. But there's a few more, like Cori Bush, calling that boy a racist. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's the biggest lie I ever heard. That boy is no more racist than I am. And that's just the truth of the matter. Like, subscribe, and share. To go to Patriots. Over and out.